Alright guys, I'm Gold Critical, I'm in Gold Ninja Vlogspot, and this is another quick video on something that I saw on Plant vs Zombies Reddit. I've done quite a few of these before, but this one I want to go over just because of how hilariously dumb it is. So yeah, I was just on my phone, I was putting a post on the subreddits, shameless plug, here it is right here. But then I came across the thing which I just thought was so laughably stupid. Sign the petition, yo. And immediately I saw the word petition and it's like, okay, I need to have a look at what the f this is on about. So here we are. So I saw this post saying, hey everyone, like all of, this same one? Yeah. Okay, it's not the same guy, it could be an alt, but yeah, it's a different guy. I suppose we should go over to this one first. Also, yes, look at that f***ing AI picture. It is AI, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Probably just typed in money on PS4 control on scales. Actually, can I look at the image? I forget there's no way to like pan and drag on Firefox. Okay, yeah, the buttons on the controller are vague. Hey everyone, like all of you, I'm incredibly sick of EA leaving masterclass like Garden Warfare to just rot because they're chasing live service billions. I decided to take action and create a global petition called The Forgotten 3. It's a protest against publishers burying our favourite franchises after part 2. Let's make some noise and show them how massive our community still is. Sign and share if you've had enough. So as you guys maybe know, in the past I've massively been against these sort of things. One, because it's a f***ing changeorg petitions, they don't do shit. The only time I've ever contributed one is about a decade ago, about trying to get the British Bulldog into the WWE Hall of Fame, if you need some background info. But yeah, I think those things are just such a f***ing waste of time. But of course, the other big thing is that with the shooters, we are not getting another Plant vs Zombies shooter game. That seems pretty obvious by this point. The team's disbanded, BFN flopped, they don't have any interest in that anymore. And honestly, they're so out of touch, a new shooter would probably be shit anyway. So yeah, let's go on the post itself. And oh god, this interface is so f***ing bad. This is obviously a shot at changeorg, not the guy posting it. He's got 18 signatures so far. Ew. Yeah, I just hate having this thing on the right the whole time. They're not way to dismiss it. No. But stop letting our favourite franchises die. The issue, we the gamers have been robbed. We've been robbed of our stories, we've been robbed of our favourite worlds, and we've been robbed of the pure, unadulterated joy of gaming that made this industry great in the first place. There was a time when the gaming industry was driven by passion, innovation, and a desire from the unforgettable experiences to players. A great first game, later second, an epic trilogy perfect to the art form, locked away in the vault of Corporal Grief, whether it's all these companies. We'll get into Valve in a minute because I saw a comment that said that Valve shouldn't be lumped in with these others. Also, yeah, someone over pointed out, this seems very obviously written by AI. You'd think something like changeorg would have rules against that, but apparently not. We demand an end to this disrespect towards the fans. We're talking about a million players worldwide, we've waited for years for any sign of life for our favourite series. Plant vs Zombies Garden Warfare 3/4. Okay, if I'm going to give this petition one thing, is that at least they sort of put that in to counter people saying,
oh, BFN is Garden Warfare 3.
But yeah, cancelled because a fair, humorous family shooter didn't generate enough continuous profit. I mean, I suppose he is right there. They did sort of cancel BFN because it wasn't really making them much money. I mean, they could have just improved the game, but you know. Like, I will absolutely call out EA for that. That was a dick move. Especially when it seemed like things were looking up for the game, you know. Titanfall 3, sacrificed just to push players into the in-game door of Apex Legends instead. Fair enough criticism, because Apex Legends is dog shit. And a bunch of others, including Banjo Kazooie. That's surprising to me as someone who's played the first game a lot this year and have recently started playing Banjo Tooie. And this might have forced EA to Valve. Like I say, minor force. It f***ing won't, mate. This guy does not have much of a following at all. I'm impressed he managed to get 18, to be honest. I've seen quite a few people on Reddit act like they have this power to conjure up a massive army to take on billion-dollar corporations, and it's just so f***ing laughable. It's a loud, unmistakable statement. We want to show the gaming industry and the gaming media worldwide, black and white, how massive the market of these games actually is. Is it though? I mean, people have been saying the shooters have been dead since like 2018. Which is, I mean, there's a hint of truth to that, but not really. But regardless, it is questionable if the market for, like, specifically Garden Warfare is that big. Teach these corporations how to count to 3 again. Wow. So going back to the Reddit post, if only this would actually go somewhere, couldn't hurt. But EA isn't doing that. PVZ 3 is under development. Ah, okay. Someone trying to argue that BFN is GW3. Let us give this a try. Yeah, sorry to rain your parade, but I'd rather not. In fact, if you go back to the post... Oh, you can tell it's just copied all this text, haven't you? Because, yeah, it's got the link twice. And then sign if you agree, it couldn't hurt after all. I mean, it'd be a waste of time, so I guess it would hurt in a way. Oh, yeah, this picture absolutely sums it up. Anything, changeorg petitions. Here we go, there's already a silly premise, and then I actually read the petition and got even more absurd. Gen AI banner, lazy and gross looking, and the text is obviously being written by AI as well. Further laziness. But the premise as a whole is over the top and deranged. The real icing on the cake is bringing up Valve of all companies when their projects not continuing has never been because of a lack of a want, but just because Valve classically takes forever to perfect what they're doing. Well, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie being mentioned too. The rare that made Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie is long gone, and has been gone for over a decade. Nuts and Bolts is filled with resentment in its own dialogue for a reason. If we ever were to get a third Banjo game, it'd be a disgrace compared to the first two. Oh yeah, totally. I've never played Nuts and Bolts. Apparently it's enough for a featured article on Wikipedia. I mean, it's quite long. Apparently it's considered very divisive. This entire thing is clearly not done for the actual love of the games mentioned. It's being built out of entitlement for thinking that they, the consumer, deserve these experiences to be continued. Nothing says that more than mention of Portal, because Portal has no reason to exist. This guy sums it up like perfectly. Even if the petition got thousands upon thousands, it won't do anything, because it's easy to ignore a petition that's shooting for massive tiles that had no hopes of breaking through. Especially for Plant vs Zombies, because a lot of you know that we've sort of tried to do these things before and it didn't really go anywhere, like trying to get EA to change the mystery portal, the Garden Fiestas, which would kind of like to show how people still play the games, and the whole PC situation, which I think they've actually done something about that now. They have like prevented the ability to ban players, but now they're just like exploiting all sorts of like obnoxious hacks. I mean, the main problem's sorted, but I guess the skids got butthurt that they can't ban people, so they just continue to f out for anyone else. But yeah, that's a different story. You don't understand how silly this is. Also, like, I don't think this guy's replied to any of the comments yet. It's where they are all cooking him, so guess he doesn't really have much of a leg to stand on. Anyway, that's all really. Yeah, please stop with the petitions, guys, or like all these sort of, oh, let's get Garden Warfare 2 updates, let's get Garden Warfare 3 sort of stuff, because, well, it never works well, let's be honest. And I'm glad that Reddit instantly realised how dumb this whole thing is, given that before, a lot of the posts actually did quite well in terms of upvotes and stuff. So yeah, I've been Golden Ninja Vlogsbar. Check out another video in this end screen. Subscribe if you're new, leave a like, join my Discord server, and see you soon, hopefully.